Mafs. Never heard about it? I'm assuming that you would have to be an international viewer to have never heard of it. It's this show where... Oh, sorry, I forgot there's also an American version of this. Yep, you've definitely heard about it. So you know what you're in for. Really people pretending they're good. Let's make fun of them. This week we start with a couple where the guy was saying she's not hot. Oh, what? She put me in the bottom four. What the f***? I'm a hunk. No, you've got it all wrong. She's hot. She's just not a nice person.
I just want to show Cameron who I am.
Okay, that's not a marriage on the rocks where they had to Frankenbite the guy's name in because she clearly forgot who she's married to.
It's about standing up for what's right, and if he's going to disrespect women, then hey, look what's coming your way.
It's always the same. Those guys that are always saying, you're disrespecting women. Now, back to the question of my time. Why does my wife have blue eyes instead of green?
I can't move in this dress.
Looks good though.
Thank you.
Look banging tonight. You'll be the hottest one there.
Yeah, right.
You'll go from number 4 to number 1.
If I was confident that you owned a dictionary, I would ask you to look up self and then awareness. But you don't have a dictionary, so instead I'll just make this a plug for liking and subscribing. Make sure that you get a shirt with a real man on it. Yeah, I'm not smoking this pipe, I'm eating it.
There's a storm brewing. It's going to drop at some point. I'll be there to catch the rain and start spitting out drops, and it'll be going Sam's way. Bring it on.
Who the fuck goes to a social gathering thinking, I am going to be a cunt? Yeah, that'll smooth things over.
I think Bryce is trying to act like a tough guy. I don't know what his deal is. I honestly don't know. I don't know. The whole thing is quite childish, if you ask me.
And it 100% is.
You know what I mean? Like,
childish.
what's his gripe over what? Because...
I like how each season of Mafs, the contestants devolve in intelligence. Anyone who says, yeah, 100% is already, they got 50 in the HSC. But now, they can't even say that properly. They're now going,
I can cook you a steak well done that you can cut with the handle of a spoon.
You remind me too much of my dad. It's 100%. Like, even when I met him, I was like, you remind me too much of my dad.
If you can't do that, you can't cook barbecue, mate. You shouldn't be cooking barbecue. It's just the way it is.
You know what it is? I will say, for once, excellent music choice. We've all been in that situation where you think, no, I'm going to say something, and someone is just chatting in your ear inane comments about, I went into Target the other day. Target's got a pretty good sale on shirts. Shirt sales, $5. It's pretty good, isn't it?
So, Bryce, I've heard you got a problem.
I have a problem.
Yeah, address it, please.
This is epic. This is the moment where an emperor in one of those $100 million movies gets into the Senate and says, who dares defy the emperor? Speak now. But with Peroni beers.
You don't have to talk to me either, so...
Ooh.
Address it.
Bryce, what is your actual problem with Sam? Like, I can't understand.
We can't put our finger on it.
Yeah. Gonzo, can you please explain? Because everyone wants to know what your big problem is.
Gonzo! Put up that comparison! Oh my God! Sir, I take my crown off and give it to thee. You should be commenting on Mafs. A shit muppet I haven't thought about in 10 years. That's the key to a good reference, kids.
Yep.
Comment that he made about, like, Coco.
Yep.
Have some respect for your wife, man. My parents brought me up with morals and standards and to respect women. Clearly his didn't.
We really need to clarify something here. Everyone else in Australia can pass judgment on that guy. You can't. You know why? Because you're also on Mafs. You're really clutching at straws over who's a better person at that point. This guy's a disgrace. Can you believe that he said the exact same thing to his wife that I said to my wife? This show should just be called Obliviousness, now in human form.
Last time I saw Cam, he told me that we probably would have been a better match. which is why, like, I talked to Samantha. You know, I was scared to talk to her, and I did it. I did the right thing. And so now I want him to have my back.
I've still got, like, I come into this with a partner, so I've still got to be respectful to her. So, you know, I'm married.
Isn't the psychology of people incredible? That's my wife, person that I've only known 2 days. I'm so pissed off that you might have cheated on someone. You're not even dating. Why do you care? Shut up!
We've been very cool with that from day dot.
Why'd you write stay last week then?
Hey?
Why'd you write stay last week at the ceremony?
Oh, Bryce, don't.
Oh no, he went there.
Oh no, just stop. This is so juvenile. And no one's on board.
No.
What are you talking about? Everyone's on board. The entire nation is on board. Keep going. Up until this point, I hated both of you. But now that you're attacking each other, it's like watching two hyenas fight over a piece of meat at the zoo. Go, son!
Give me the facts. Where are the facts? There's no facts. He's a compulsive liar, so I'll keep going. You're a compulsive liar. You're a compulsive liar.
Where are the facts in your statement? I take it back. This is not like two hyenas fighting over a piece of meat. There seems to be a little more honesty in that. What's really happening here is the Facebook comments on something like Stand Up for Australia. Two Aussie figure they're totally owning the other one when they're presenting no argument whatsoever. You're not on Hit FM, dude. You don't have to keep repeating the same point of, hey, Jessica Mauboy's coming up just after the break. We've got Jessica Mauboy on the way for you. Jessica Mauboy coming up next. You can say other things than a couple of words.
I wish Coco and Cam all the best.
Oh,
and I really,
God.
No, I really actually mean that.
Story.
I honestly say that if Cam and Coco had...
There's nothing there!
Look, mate, I'm forever grateful that you made the comparison of your arch nemesis being Gonzo. But let's go back and look at that. You are one of those Muppets that goes, nick, 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 nick,
Why does this have to be a thing? There's nothing there.
I've never thought about this before, but everybody always thinks that the people that would have the most powerful lungs on earth would be opera singers. I challenge that. I think it's personal trainers. That is a result of 10 years of one more! One more!
I'm married at the moment. So I've got to be respectful to my wife.
You don't have to be respectful of me. You haven't been this whole time, so you don't have to be now.
Don't.
Seriously,
And
like, you do not have to be respectful to me.
I still do, because that's me. So take it or leave it, that's what's happening.
I have zero.
Gentlemen. That guy may as well have said, I am respectful. I'm just going to bring this up publicly. You have big muff flaps, all right? Just take it or leave it.
Do you want me to be respectful to you?
You do what you like.
Because seriously, I really will end it right now.
Wow!
Okay, then end it.
Now that's a bombshell. What is his response?
No worries.
Whoa!
Ugh.
That is the first time I've ever seen those two psychologists have some useful input. Whoa. That's worth 250 grand a year.
Yes, there probably was a spark between us, but I don't know if it's worth pursuing at this stage.
The spark! The bane of my existence. Because my girlfriend's from the Shire and everyone in the Shire always uses spark. They use spark more than they use the word keen, and they are very keen on keen.
Just looking at you, you're smirking, you're smug. What's going on for you, the same applies. There were two in that argument last night, several times.
Yes, but come on, look at his competition. It is really, really hard not to look at that man's face and not be smug. It is just Gonzo with annoying glasses. What's there to not smirk about?
Both of you lacked maturity.
Because I scooped to that level, exactly. I agree.
Oh man, I have been in those dinner parties. Exactly what's happening. Two guys logging heads, and the whole time you're sitting back thinking, what's the point? The dinner party's got to be over. You're going to go back to your respective girlfriends. You're going to break up, and you'll never see each other again. Just don't bother. Don't raise your heart rate for no reason. You're just going to die early.
It seemed hard for you to see the impact that perhaps it was having on someone like Melissa, people around you. Is that how it felt? That you almost got into tunnel vision there?
Oh, that's your words, John, not mine.
Well, that's what I'm asking.
Yeah.
Anyone that starts an argue with a psychologist that's trying to help you out really does need to see a psychologist, don't they? I don't think I've ever been in a situation or heard of anyone being in a situation where they are talking to a mental health expert and saying, "How do you know about my brain, huh? Nothing. That's it. Are you trying to reflect my behaviour? I'll reflect yours."
We've seen an aggressive, hostile reaction. It's clearly making you upset. And you're saying it wouldn't happen again. I'm not buying that. That's why we're holding you accountable.
Yep.
But what you're not doing is you're not taking it on. You're not hearing people around you saying this is what it's like to be around it.
Okay.
Even now, Bryce, you're getting wound up on the couch, talking about it.
Well, I've come here to try and talk about us, but you guys keep bringing it up.
Because it's affected you.
That was beautiful. That was like some peep show writing. You're wound up, aren't you? No? Well, you're getting wound up now. It's because you keep talking about me being wound up. No, see? There's a lot of aggression there. Of course there's aggression. You're talking about me being aggressive. Peep show. Okay. Really is hard to get to an hour and a half a night. Married at First Sight, now with just 15 minutes of people glancing sideways.
Is it someone in the experiment?
Yeah. Yeah, it's Alessandra. I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry.
Why is he making a joke out of that?
I don't get the joke. I think it's incredibly disrespectful to Joanne sitting next to you.
No, I'm just trying to light up the mood.
That was a funny joke. Sorry, it's just the comedian in me just being like, that wasn't you, mate. That was the audience.
It's not a good joke.
Yes, it was! The only way it could have been topped is if you said that the lover was Cam.
And I feel like I'm actually fighting a losing battle. It's been a hard decision for me, but I want to leave. And for now, I crossed out 4. Now, I want to leave now.
No wonder that guy's a successful businessman. This investment isn't working for me. I'm going to cut ties. Sunk cost fallacy. Look at that, bitches.
I didn't want to give up that easily.
Yeah, of course you did, because of the money! Nah, but in all seriousness, I hope it works out for you, Dal. And I hope that your life works out for you, romantically, even though I know that a large portion of you are chronically single. So may I just say, sucked in, that's what you get for having the hobby of Warhammer 40,000. Make sure that you like this video. Hey, I'll give you some Warhammer content if you like it. And make sure that you subscribe as well so I can dish out more harsh truths at you at the end. Oh, surprise. Hey, thanks for supporting me to sit around and watch TV all day. The least I could do was pay your existence out.
Please share and comment below. Comment.